We have a tremendous program in store for you this evening with the presentation of Pi Kappa Alpha's Distinguished Achievement Award recipient, as well as the coveted Robert Adger Smythe Awards. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce past international president and your current international historian, Dr. Jerry Reel, to provide tonight's invocation.
Thank you. You're not supposed to applaud for the person who comes up to deliver the invocation. You're supposed to be applauding for God, not for me. And if you're confused and think I'm God, you're in bad trouble. You may see one of the chaplains of the fraternity after this is over in order to pray with him. Let us join together in prayer. Mighty God, bless those who have already lifted their forks and brought them to their mouths. The things that they are eating are food that you have set before them, for which they give you thanks. Those of us who have remained respectful of yourself and your awesomeness, we have not yet eaten. Bless us still and let us have food also. We know that you will because you always have, and you have always so promised us. Let us be your people in the world. Let us stand firm against all that is wicked and evil and perverse. Let us stand nobly, even if we go under trying to stand nobly for what is truth and what is honesty and what is decency. We ask you today for the blessings on these young men who have come over here by various means of transportation. Most have come by airplane. We commend them to your mercy. Many of them, don't worry, they're squeezed in tight. Many of them have come over by automobile. Bless them as they ride home tomorrow. Some, I think, have come by fire trucks. Please keep them in your ever-loving blessing. Get us all home safely so we may continue to try to do your work on the various campuses where we are. Having said all of this, we give you thanks, all glory, all honesty, and we remember that you and you alone are mighty, mighty God. Amen.
Please enjoy your meals. If I can have your attention, please. At this time, I'd like you to continue, please, finishing your desserts, but we're going to go ahead and begin tonight's program by introducing your head table. Beginning to my far left is a 2010 initiate of Lambda Upsilon chapter at McNeese State University, your operations officer, Lance Horner. To Lance's right is a 1994 initiate of Iota Mu chapter at Southern Illinois University, your immediate past international president, Matt Forrest. Next is a 1990 initiate of Gamma Chi chapter at Oklahoma State University, international vice president, Shad Williams. To Shad's right is a 1997 initiate of Kappa Phi chapter at University of California, San Diego, international vice president, Michael McMillan. To Michael's right is a 1965 initiate of Delta Lambda chapter at Florida State University, past international Supreme Council vice president and past national rush director, Charlie Barnes. And to Charlie's right, a gentleman who will receive a more appropriate introduction here in a few minutes, a 1970 initiate of Delta Lambda chapter at Florida State University, the 2015 Pi Kappa Alpha Distinguished Achievement Award recipient, Mr. Andrew Miller. To my far right is a 2011 initiate of Alpha Xi chapter. He is now a graduate, but undergraduate vice president to the Supreme Council for a couple more hours, Mr. Bhavik Modi. Next is a 1985 initiate of Theta Psi chapter at Chapman University, your international legal counsel, John Silberstein. Next is the 1984 initiate of Alpha Omega chapter at Kansas State University, international vice president, Mike Riley. Next, the 1991 initiate of Delta Nu chapter at Wayne State University, International Vice President Mark Dajak. And finally, another gentleman who will receive a more appropriate introduction in a few minutes, a 1974 initiate of Delta Theta chapter at Arkansas State University, Pi Kappa Alpha's International President John Babango. There's a very special additional group of people that are seated at the head tables this evening, and those folks were recognized yesterday, and they are the recipients of the 2015 Raymond L. Oriens Chapter Excellence Award. These folks represent the top 20% of chapters in Pi Kappa Alpha, and I would like all of our Raymond L. Oriens Excellence Award-winning chapters, both seated here and amongst our tables in the audience, to please stand at this time and be recognized.